All right, welcome back. I've already finished today's training session, so I'm filming this intro after the fact. What I like to do when I get close to the end of my deload periods is hit something that's going to have a little bit of intensity to it prior to going into my next training block. I don't like to just have a full week of very easy loads throughout the week. I feel like, if anything, it gets me to the point where I can relax, but it takes me a little bit longer to ramp things up as I start the next training block. So what I like to do when I end my deload sessions is hit something that's gonna have a little bit of intensity, not create a whole lot of fatigue muscular-wise, so nothing like a deep squat or anything that's going to be a heavy compound movement. I like that movement to be more explosive in nature. Usually for me, that's some sort of Olympic lift, which today what I chose to do was hit a power jerk and just kind of build up to a heavy load on that. I ended up building up to 190 kilos. I'll let you guys watch the video on that full breakdown. But what I was just trying to do is get something with a little bit of intensity, create a little bit of excitement for the nervous system, take tomorrow off, and then go into Monday feeling fresh and ready to take on the next training block. Because I took a rest day on Thursday, which is normally my sprint day, and then I sprinted on Friday, that means I didn't do my second lower body lift. So what I kind of did today was implement a little bit of what I would have done on that lower body day. So I started the session off today with some of those deep-seated box jumps, went into jerks, did some easy power cleans, and then finished off with my accessory work. One thing before we get into today's training, just want to say thank you to everyone who is subscribing to the channel. We're over 3,900 subscribers, so we got just under 1,100 more in order to release that free speech program. Everything is trending in the right direction. We're slowly getting more subscribers on a daily basis. So at most, we're probably a good 2 months out. If the trend keeps going the way that it's going right now, we're probably can cut that down closer to about a month or so. So if you're here watching for the first time, like the video, subscribe, drop a comment for the algorithm down below. Let's get the channel growing. 5,000 subscribers, free sprint program comes your way, which I'm very excited to release for you guys. Without any more waiting, let's get into today's training. All right, so to start today's training, I had to set the jerk blocks up in order to do the jerk. So I just decided I'm gonna do my jumps as I'm building my jerks. Ended up building to 2 singles at about 1 meter high on that box, which is roughly about 40 inches or so. Then I moved on to the jerks, started off feeling very well, wanted to hold that overhead position just to make sure that I'm driving the bar straight up overhead. So my first few sets, I'm kind of holding that position there and then recovering. 150 felt really good, which I knew that meant I was gonna make some big jumps. So I went to 170, straight to 180. The idea that I have is I wanna make some big jumps as I get close to 190. So every time I'm gonna go for this max, I'm probably gonna go 150, 180, and then maybe 185, 190. Today I jumped straight to 190. You can see the drive was a little bit off. I'm kind of thinking to myself, what was wrong? All right, figured it out. Lost my midsection a little bit on that jerk. Moved on to some power cleans. I did 4 total sets. So I did 70, 120, 140, and then 150 here, just to hit a few singles, get a little bit of intensity on that, nothing too strenuous. Moved on into my accessory work. All the accessory sets today, I did 2 sets of 5 on everything. So some floor press with 100 kilos, 5 reps on each of those sets there. After the floor press, moved on to the trap bar row, did 2 sets of 5 on the trap bar row. And then once I finished the trap bar row, I did a superset of pull-ups and some tricep work. My first set of pull-ups I did with a supinated grip. The tricep work that I did was kind of a double cable tricep extension. So using 2 handles to try to separate a little bit from each other, get a little bit more comfortable position. And that second set on the pull-ups, I did a pronated grip on that. Though the pull-ups and the triceps, I just kept around 8 to 10 reps total on each of those. So that's gonna be the whole session for today. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, 5,000 subscribers, and we're gonna release that free sprint program for you all. Have a good Sunday. I'll see you guys again on Monday.